Here is the review of Transformers Power of the Primes Battleslash. As you can see, he is, as you can already tell, a helicopter. And it does look great, but my only problem with him, to me, is the front of the helicopter mode is like too chunky to me. Cause it just looks too chunky. But the propellers do spin. They do spin all the way around, but I just need to make sure that everything is tabbed in correctly so that the propellers do spin free. But you do get some blue on the cockpit here with the Decepticon symbol here, a little bit of red, a little bit of purple on the sides here, little bit of black paint here, and some blue on the back here. Oh, and another problem that I have with it is it does have this hull on the front, but this is meant for the combined mode, because yes, him and another component, which is like road trap, I think that's what his name is going to connect into this hull to make the combined mode called Battle Trap. And that's pretty much it for the helicopter mode. So now to get him in robot mode, first what you want to do is come to the back here and take this entire piece here and untab it from the back here. From this tab and this hole here. And then you want to separate this in half. And you also want to take the cockpit here and untap it and flip it up. And this taps into these two holes and these two pegs here. And, oh, and also these two holes peg into these two tabs here. And then you just want to bring these out. Then you want to, well, you do want to take this piece here and fold it up. And then you want to you want to take the back here and separate it in half, and then bring these down. And then connect them together. And then you can fold up the cockpit and tap it in. Now for the legs, you want to rotate the knees around and then fold these up. Then you want to open up his chest and come inside here and flip up his head. And these two little white pegs are going to go into this hole where this mushroom peg for his head goes into. Then for his arms, you want to untap his elbows and strain them up. And now you want to bring them around on this joint here where this pin joint is around. Then bring back his arms. Bring his arms down and rotate his elbows around. And then you just do the same on the other side. Oh. I totally forgot. You weren't supposed to fold up the cockpit of the helicopter mode. Not yet. You do, but first you gotta transform his arms so that they're like this, and then bring them back, and then you can tap in the cockpit in the same 4 holes here into the same 4 tabs here. And you are done. And he does look nice in robot mode, but my only problems with him in robot mode is his thighs here are way too big. And also the ball joints here on his shoulders are at a weird joint, where instead of the ball joint here where his arm connects to, instead of the ball joint here, it's now here. So now his arms are at a weird joint. But they can still move for no problems. I just wish the ball joint here was on here and not here. But everything else about him looks really good. And you do get a little bit more purple here on his chest and a little black Decepticon symbol here. And you also get silver on his face with some red in his eyes. And for articulation, head is on a swivel. And of course he has ball jointed shoulders, which are at a weird angle. Ball jointed elbows, ball jointed legs, ball jointed knees, and that's it. And you can still use the propeller to give it like a double-bladed weapon. And he doesn't come with any accessories, but what he is supposed to come with is the little collector's card, but I don't have that. And this is not all that this figure can do. because he can also transform into the upper body of Battleslash. So to get him into the upper body, you want to bring down the cockpit again, bring back down the chest here, and flip back in the head. Then take the combine mode head and flip it up. And bring back his arms. Fold up the cockpit. And I'm just testing out this arm to see what else you're supposed to do. Okay. So you're supposed to leave his arms like this. Okay. You don't do anything with his arms. All you do is just untap them from these tabs here, bring down the cockpit, and then just fold his arms all the way back. Yeah. Now you want to take his legs and his waist and untap them and fold them back up. Now you want to bring them down on this joint here. And this black tab is going to go into that notch right there. And now you can fold up his cockpit here, which will form the chest. And now you just take the combiner peg here and fold it back up. And there you have the upper body of Battleslash. And the only articulation you get for Battleslash, which are the new articulations, is you just get a swivel at the combine mode head, and that's it. And his arms still move because these were Battleslash's legs. And I'll get to Battleslash when we review the next component of him. Because I do have the other component. So, final thoughts. The vehicle commode for Battleslash does look great, but the front of the cockpit, well, the front of the helicopter mode is a little too chunky. And the robot mode does look great, but his thighs are just too big, and his arms, when you move them at the shoulders, they're at a weird angle. But everything else does look great. And the combined mode does look great for the upper body. So, I think that's about it. So, there you have it. Transformers Power of the Primes Battleslash. And if you like this video, give me a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.